go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of Quest Esports versus Betboom. Fogged, let's see if they can do it, Betboom. Can Betboom give us a bit of a better showing than they did in Game 1?
Yeah, sometimes can be a bit difficult to really bring down Noob.
Sure.
But of course here for Amar.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Yeah, but I mean, very nice though for Pure. I mean, very much so needed that type of kill to get himself back into this lane here. But TA2000 has Vanguard, so he's just gonna literally right-click Pure out of the lane.
Yeah, Pure's
Nightfall!
He's mine.
They got him.
Just got to be careful that bit of a trip up and bit of a burst. I mean, this Spider, Amar, with how much he was able to pick up last game on the Timber when he got a good start, you've only got to fear.
The Noob deciding now he's going to be playing around mid, taking some stacks and stuff like that while cutting wave, and look at Amar. This was the concern.
Just taking over this.
Dire structures.
There's a spider problem already. 9 minutes
Big
in.
spider problem.
There is.
Nobody likes the spiders. Nightfall waveforms in. Silence.
For the Ancient Sealers, they got the burst. It's got the Dream Coil. They've trapped him.
He's gonna live.
He's gonna be able to push them back with the adaptive
Maybe.
strike. I mean, Amar's ready to get back in on this. Oh, jump forward for GPK. Holds back Amar. Of course. I mean, they're doing their best here to try and turn them. It will be enough to save Nightfall for now. Amar will die. Takes a lot, but everybody turns up. Pretty much on a good attempt at taking him down.
Amar.
Just the setup with the ult.
And they actually get the steal onto the spawn spiderlings. So actually a pretty big deal. It's a pretty amazing spell that you can get onto Rubik. Not as good as it used to be because it's not as high burst damage, but it is annoying to deal with his own army.
Yeah, definitely causing, some issues for Amar now. It's taking a lot of resources, but this is how Betboom have decided they'll use them. They're focusing Amar, just trying to stop him from having this sort of crazy game. I mean, even with the 2 deaths, he does still sit at the top of net worth. Betboom trying to do
Big save.
So does Noob want to throw out the ultimate or jump in with the waning rift? Yeah. He came here for a kill. Make sure he gets a kill.
Pure steps up, but he's got buddies coming over.
He does. Toronto, Tokyo, and GPK are here ready to fight back.
TA is going to get disrupted.
Nightfall also available to join the fight. He's swinging across. He's going to look to try and jump over towards TA2000. TA2000 blinks back to just kind of leave this engagement. Noob, he's not going to get the chance to escape as he pops the poison of Toronto, Tokyo. Betboom responding to Quest, making sure that quick clear of the spiders by GPK, but they won't find the main one. Amar stays hidden.
Pure steps up a little far here. Noob is down bottom this time. Kaori is set up behind him. This time they should have to do him.
Yeah, unlikely to see any sort of TPs attempted by Betboom. They'll accept the fact that Pure's gone.
And that is, I believe, pretty much that battle through done here for Game 2000. Up top in the meantime, Amar.
He's going to be able to turn and fight with the help of Omar. They take out Save, and GPK, he has to run.
He could be in trouble too. Amar, high-fiving.
And no Astral Step here for 20 seconds. He's going to opt for the TP out, and that'll do it. Nothing but a stop to that. More disruption from Toronto, Tokyo. It's going to be a tricky situation for Betboom to be in. Like, they have to make these moves, but they still don't feel great.
No, they're going to have to just, commit quite a bit here just to push out the Undying. They will settle for that kill, but 4 heroes having to show themselves for that. Quest can just go and split up here. Noob is actually on the prowl. He's actually hunting to try to catch Nightfall if he shifts himself too far down, because they have this steep ward here. Not even find him. Nightfall has the Manta. Top, GPK, they're looking to try to set up for him.
Amar just goes with the already there. He's got the back of Omar. They're looking to see if they've got enough damage. The Ancient Seal and the Mystic Flare. GPK so much. Nobody's gone.
A Doom?
The Doom will get laid down onto Amar, so they'll lose the Brood in return. See if they can get anything more here, Betboom.
They're getting Nightfall in the meantime.
Towards Kaori, and indeed they catch him. TA2000 able to take Nightfall down, back up top. Look towards the Tombstone.
Kaori is too tanky for them to deal with.
They'll set up onto him with the disruption. I mean, these
Quest is coming.
Can they kill him?
Betboom, be careful.
They're being careful. They're backing away from this Undying. They're too scared to try and commit to continue killing Kaori, as now they've got to run. Noob and TA2000 are swept across the map. They take down Toronto, Tokyo, and they take down Save. 4 dead.
How much damage did this Undying tank? He's got 32 stacks.
They couldn't kill him.
They really are.
And this series, they're just playing a step ahead.
Look at GPK. I mean, Amar with the Hex.
Moves. I mean, he doesn't expect them to swing back down bottom this quickly.
He didn't even use the the Hex. He still got it.
Got the back of a Toronto Tokyo. They have to lift up as well to try and stop him up from getting the Hex off, but the jump forward to the high grounds there. Tier 2000 finishes off GPK with the Mana Void. There's the Hex now to Toronto Tokyo. Jump forward, coil from Noob onto the two of them. Toronto Tokyo's gone. And Stolen Phase Shift will only do so much here for Save, as he's also to fall. Double kill for Tier 2000 now in a mega kill streak.
Takes the Wisdom Rune, jumps up to Tormentor. This game, I mean, Quest is just dominating them across the map everywhere. The fights, Dispel usage, just set up, they're always at the ready here for every single one of these fights. I mean, Amar, honestly, like I think this Brood pick was just too damn good. I really think Betboom
not going to want to show up for this. They've just got to let their tier 2s go. It's going to fall into the sort of same sort of approach as last game, I'd imagine, where we're just going to see Betboom kind of concede these objectives and just try and desperately get farm on Nightfall, get farm on Pure to maybe bring something together for that turnaround high ground defense.
Yeah, and it's just hard because of how far behind the Morph is behind the Anti-Mage. 4K behind. His AM will just eat the Morph alive until the Aghanim is even, and even when that comes out, it's like, yeah, they still will have the answers for this Morphling. As Tier 3 is dropping, there's no glyph.
It's the barracks they go.
Oh, Tokyo's just dead.
And they jump over to the side, and Tier 2000, he's so ready to play aggressive. BKB's going to be popped by Pure, he's looking to see if he can get in on this.
The Doom?
Got the Doom down onto Noob, so Noob falls. Can they get anything more? GPK's out of mana. Stuck with the low ground, Mystic Flare, and the potential mana void, but the Remnant comes in. Will hold Tier 2000 back, and the Glimmer Cape thrown in the way of GPK will allow him to live. GPK gets out. They kill Noob,
Nicely done.
and then will push back Quest Esports in this situation.
All right, Noob filled himself maybe a little bit too much there. Dives into the base to kill the Shadow Demon. Does get punished for it. First mistake that he's made this game. And that is the Aghanim is now done for Nightfall.
All right.
So step one of many.
'Tis mine.
What's the item choice here for TA 2000 going to be? He's just going for his own itemization. I was wondering if he does do the Lincolns, as we've seen so much versus the Morphling. Right now, just, yeah, focusing more on just straight aggression. Things slowed down a little.
You are able to push them back. Stop there.
I look to catch Pure up here. And he's in.
Tier 2000 is going to start things.
Dire's courier is so dead.
TP's coming into play. Remnant from GPK holds it back. The coils there. Pure pops the BKB. On full retreat. Can't opt for the TP out there, of course, with his Basher in play from Tier 2000. There's no further sort of backup swinging over to help him, so it looks like Pure, he's just going to be left for dead here.
Way too far up. He's near a Tier 1 tower at this point in the game. Maybe he didn't know that. I don't know if he knew that TA 2000 did have the Bastion completed just yet, though, because it was, I don't think he saw it delivered from the courier when it died inside the base, so maybe just expecting that he can BKB TP out there, but yeah, it does get caught there. And now full Abyssal on TA 2000. He has solo kill potential if he sees Nightfall.
Yeah, I mean, we saw last time when it came to the high ground push, he was also very ready to just jump in beyond the racks to look for kills. Now he very much has those core items that enable him to do that and get away with it. So it's not going to get easier for Betboom when it comes to these high ground defenses. This Anti-Mage and Puck, they're just going to be straight in their faces. They're with the Broodmother too as well.
BKB on Amar, so now he can actually just, he can commit forward into these.
They can all just go in.
They can just go, he's going to, I mean for Amar, he can just go and eat the supports in particular, right? BKB jump them while the rest of them deal with this Void Spirit and this Morphling.
Yeah, it's not a fun game to be a support on Betboom.
Never a fun game to be a support almost always when you're playing versus Broodmother, honestly. And Kaori, okay, a cool pickup. He's got a Glimmer, he's got his saves and stuff like that, he has his Shard. Now he's got a Blink, so he's got kind of crazy potential plays where he can blink Tombstone save buddies that commit too far. He's a guy's cooldown, you know? He saw how far Noob dove before, so he's like, gotta find a solution to my over-aggressive cores. He had 2000, 40 seconds in the, he just jumps to the high ground.
So I can slow this down.
I mean, the AM illusions are doing pretty decent for TA 2000 at the least.
Mana gone, at least for this first life, of course. Yeah, the age is soon to expire. Top him up.
Frags dropping to the spiders. They're hesitant though. They're going to be a little careful because the time out of the Aegis.
Maybe they feel that they want request. They'll smoke up themselves.
He's got a lot of information with spiders.
Noob's in. It's going to try and start things with a two-man Dream Coil.
Hex.
So they can force out here. They get the focus down onto Pure. Pure's going to get slid to the side.
They found Nightfall.
Trying to find the Doom target. The disruption set up onto Noob. Pure pops the BKB. He's trying to get the Doom onto the puck, but Noob, he jumps away from him. He'll escape on the backlines. TR2000 gets in with the illusions, takes out Toronto Tokyo, buys back immediately. Pure, he'll pop the refresher for a second round of BKB, but he's having to run. He's up to him for the TP out.
He won't
He's
make
not going to make it. Amar's got the damage. They take him out. Save will be able to escape. But Quest, they get the 2 kills. A buyback has to come out from Betboom in the form of Toronto Tokyo. Roshan's available. Quest, they'll head over to the pit and they'll look to take this.
So smart the way they take the fight. I mean, Amar sends Spiderlings, they get the information, they see 2 heroes, they get the 2-man coil. Of Noob for a quick second here. The ward just expired. They get the catch.
The stun.
They will.
They've caught him.
That was, I mean, that ward literally just expired. It was there just before the go. And then the blind stomp. Yeah, Noob's pinging it, but the ward's not there anymore.
TR2000, he's ready to dive the base, jumps in, quick kill, takes out Safe.
And they're just going to actually buy back. He knows that that was the only Doom. I mean, actually, refresher's back up in 10 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're really going to push the effort here as bottom. Amar gets in, takes out Toronto Tokyo. He does not have buyback.
I mean, they've got the Aegis on TF2000, so he wants to get as much as possible out of this here.
All right. I mean, this is a pretty high-level call to use the buyback on the puck like this. Just keep the push going, Amar.
He's in the Doom.
He's in the 2. They brought him low, but they couldn't quite kill him. Jumping forward under the tier 4s. They're taking out the support. The coil's there. BKBs are out for Betboom, but GPK's running low on mana. Has enough to Astral Tech back to base. Pure pops the BKB, tries to escape it. Amar, TR2000 do not let him get back to the safety of the fountain, as Pure is dead for a minute. No buyback, and he's over. I mean,
wow.
what a call as well there from Noob to just buy back and just come and join the fight and close it up.
And they tip Amar right away. I honestly, I think they wanted this Bruto, and I really do. I really want to be able to hear from the 2 teams at some point.